You're watching Ticket TV. Like, share, and subscribe on your way in.
All right, you guys. So everybody that's gonna tap in, y'all let me know if y'all can hear me in the comments, man. Let me get right into this video. Again, let me know if you guys can hear me in the comment section. So, cool, we're gonna get right into this video. Shout out to Blendeth Mix with the donation to the PayPal. Salute to you, brother. With the donation to the PayPal. If you guys want to support the channel, all y'all gotta do is scan the QR code in the upper left-hand corner of the screen, or you guys can click the links I'll pin at the top of the comment section. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. This is what I be telling y'all about. When everybody comes here and argues with me and says, Ticket, what, you know what I'm saying? Why you tripping so much over this situation with Trump and the war? Because I told y'all, the United States of America got stuff that's going on right now that they ain't even dealing with. We ain't even dealing with the things we got going on right now. So this guy on the right-hand side of your screen, you guys, if any of you guys have seen this piece of trash, go ahead and do what you're supposed to do as far as contacting the proper authorities. Now, this dude right here was caught on camera groping a woman, right, at a South California Whole Food store. This man lowered his pants, put his beefcake up against her face, right? And the Santa Clarita, right, Valley Sheriff Station is asking the public to help identify this piece of trash. But instead of us doing what we're supposed to be doing, we're out here fighting a war and wasting money and worrying about other people's countries. And I'm going to tell y'all something. The video is out, and that video is fucking disgusting. I'm going to tell you something. For you to be able to walk up to somebody who's working, this woman is working, stocking in this, inside of this store, right? This guy walks up to her, says something, whips out his beefcake, and puts it all up against her face right there in the store. It's all on video. It's online right now. And they're looking for this guy right now. But instead of, and so you know this guy turned this piece of trash in. And I acknowledge stuff like this. I don't give a fuck what you say. This is the type of stuff I'm talking about. You got Donald Trump, the United States of America, over here fighting a senseless war against people that ain't bothering us. But meanwhile, every single day you got something like this going on. This just popped off. This I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna say this right now. This just happened. If you know this piece of trash, turn his ass in, man. Get this scum of the earth off the streets. What he did is reprehensible. And this is what I be trying to tell y'all. They putting all of y'all the taxpayers' money to go fight meaningless, endless wars. When you got stuff like this going on in the United States of America every day, this just happened. Once again, for you guys who don't know what's going on, this man, this is a breaking news story right now. He just walked up to this woman in a Southern California Whole Food store that was working there. He straight up, and it's on video. They got the video out. I couldn't believe they put the video out. I can't play the video on here. He walked right up to her, pulled out he pulled out his Slim Jim and put it all up inside her head. She looking at him like, yo, what are you doing, dog? He does it, then he zips up his pants after doing it for probably about 10, 15 seconds and walks right out. I'll tell y'all something, man. But meanwhile, Donald Trump has y'all all the taxpayer money. Everybody talking about Ticket, man. Look what they're doing overseas, man. Man, look what's going on in the United States of America, bro. This is why people always say the hypocrisy of America, bro. Look what's going on in the United States of America right now. This just happened. Now, imagine if you were working somewhere and somebody came and whipped out their nuts and put them on the side of your head while you working. Make it make sense. I'm just saying, make it make sense. And the woman is sitting there and like, bro, that's super violation, man. I couldn't tell you what I'd do if I was in that store right there and I seen that type of shit go down, bro. But we'll just let that remain name. And this is why I be trying to tell y'all this. They focus on all the wrong things. They talking about they wasting all the taxpayer money going overseas. This is why I told y'all they need security and armed security in front of every single store in the United States of America. They need an armed security guard for pieces of shit like this. This is reprehensible, man. That you could walk into a store, and let me say this: this could be your mama working at that store. This could be your daughter working at that store right there. And a man came and put his nuts just right in the middle in front of everybody. And if you see the video, as a matter of fact, I should. I can't even play it on here, man. Even though they blurred it out, I'm not even gonna play it, bro. Cause it's sad, bro. And everybody talking about, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, we gotta help, man. We ain't even help their own problems in the United States of America, bro. So they looking for this guy right now, you guys. They got everybody out here looking for this guy, trying to figure out who the hell he is. Somebody gonna know who this clown is. He's out of here, bro. But you have to be a real sick type of perverted individual to walk up on a woman that's working like that and do that in the middle of the store, bro. In the middle of the Whole Food store, bro. And then he was touching products. The man was touching his nuts and then was touching products in the store. So imagine somebody come in the store, put his hands on right on his sack, right? And then start touching products in the store. You look at the video, it's right there. And then the next person got to come buy that shit. He's taking shit off the shelf, putting it back on the shelf. Look, go watch the video. It's all online right now. So I'm telling y'all, matter of fact, I'll put the video on my Twitter. So y'all, I'll repost it. This is what I be trying to tell y'all, though. Everybody coming here talking about ticket, man, but this is what's going on in the other countries. No, look what's going on in the United States of America that Donald Trump had no control over. He don't even got control over this type of shit. So you mean to tell me you can't even work at a store without somebody coming in and violating you like that? And this is the type of stuff right here people get knocked. Man, I ain't going to say nothing, man. I'm not even going to say that. I don't even want to say that. But you'll send the army overseas to take people out overseas that haven't. But you got this is a weapon of mass destruction right here in your face. Think about what I'm saying to y'all, bro. You got innocent people overseas in schools and stuff getting taken out, but this guy right here, he gets to violate somebody. It's not AI. I'm sorry, this is real. This is a real report that's going on right now. Whole Food store, Southern California. This is a real report right now. The Santa Clarita Valley Sheriff's Station is asking the public to identify him. They're looking for this guy right now. This is not AI. Matter of fact, you're blocked. We're going to put you on AI blocked, sucker. Now, you can come in here and keep trying to move the goalposts and change the topic. It's not going to happen. Every time you come make a troll channel, I'm going to block your ass, sucker. To the person who said he just saw the video, he said she didn't even notice what he was doing until she turned around and looked at him like, yo, what is you doing? You could tell when she looked at him, she's like, yo, bro, what is you doing, man? This man got his funky beefcake in her head. Make it make sense. But like I told y'all before, everybody want to talk about everybody else problems around the world. Hey, Ticket, man. Oh, but look what they was doing to the people in Iran, man. Look what's going on in the United States of America every single day. We ain't even got a control on this. You mean to tell me you can send damn near hundreds of thousands of soldiers overseas to die in meaningless, endless wars, but you can't put one in front of every single store or arm one, so if shit like this pop off, you got somebody right there expeditiously? Man, y'all, man, like I said before, I don't respect none of y'all, man. Real talk, I don't. I don't respect none of y'all that run for this cap, man. Because you got to think about this. Your children, your mother, whoever your family member could be next working at a place and somebody just come in there and violate them like that. But you be ready to crash out for them. But see, the fact that you don't care about nobody else, that's how it's going to reflect when you can't do nothing and somebody does something to one of your people. And then you wonder why didn't nobody do nothing? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Real talk, man. This type of shit, man, bro, I know what type of penalty he should get for this in the court of law. Real talk, man. Real talk, bro. Because I'm going to tell you something, man. And I'll be honest with you, bro. Woman, dude, or whatever like that. That was a dude, and that was another dude. And you walk up on somebody and do that to somebody, bro. I'm telling you, man. I can't control my reaction. I'm sorry, bro. I got a certain reaction and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Period. Somebody said she was a customer, like she was working there stocking. She was a customer. That's even worse. You a customer. You can't even come in and shop. I thought she was sitting over there stocking something. This man did that to a customer? Wow. Shout out to the homegirl in the chat room. She said she was a customer. The store was in Valencia. I hope he get caught. Probably did this before, man. But that was some nasty shit, bro. And like I said, T Price, what up, homie? Salute to you. This is the type of stuff that they got going on every single day in the United States. But listen, all these other people tell you, what ticket? They're doing this to people overseas. Man, listen, bro, worry about your own problems. I could come in here and do 25,000 videos a day on all the different shit that's going on right now in the United States of America. They have no control over. But we supposed to be going, y'all talking about make America great again. But wait till the whole country and the whole world see this. And then you ask yourself why they say, oh man, why is America hip? Why do they always talk shit about us? Because of stuff like this. Because people don't tell the truth, they ain't stand on business. Y'all let these weirdos run around here and run the whole situation. And once again, I'm standing on that. Don't give a fuck what nobody think about it. It is what it is, nigga. I'm a grown motherfucking man. Excuse my language, but it's the truth, man. That shit had me so mad when I saw that just now pop up on the breaking news. I said, what? This is exactly what I'm talking about. But y'all sitting over, but Donald Trump over in the White House, he over there building a ballroom off the taxpayers' money. Think about this. The word is they're building a whole new other bunker underneath the White House, taxpayers' money, right? Goddamn sorry ass Lindsey Graham, the biggest warmonger in the world history. He's in goddamn Disney World on vacation while people overseas dying in endless wars that he helped start. This type of shit I'm talking about. But we can't even have money to send. Think about this, y'all. They got all this money to send to fix other countries' problems. And they talk about how much of a danger other countries are. Bro, we are more dangerous to yourself than anybody else. American citizens. Think about what I just said, bro. They can't even have armed. Think about all the school shootings that happened. You would think that Donald Trump or these people would deploy armed security at every single school in America for the whole day. Don't you think that would stop all these people from all these mass crimes from happening? If you had armed security at the front door, at the doors? Come on, man. Like I said, but they wasting that money and sending that money to go fight endless wars overseas. Like, share, subscribe. And I told y'all, and I'm going to keep exposing stuff like this, right? I'm going to keep exposing stuff like this, right? So everybody can see. Everybody can see, man. Y'all going to see this. Y'all going to see this. So salute to everybody that's to the person who said he said he ain't going to use that for the ball. Man, Donald Trump said he was going to build a wall and make Mexico pay for it. Guess what? Where's the wall? You think Mexico's paying for that wall? Fuck out of here with that book. Come on, man. That's why I told y'all, all these politicians are liars. All these politicians are liars. Don't have no respect for none of them, bro. All they've done is destroy the country. You can't even, it ain't even common human fucking decency going on around here no more. Well, you can't walk out the house and see common, all you gotta do is look on X every day, bro. The craziest shit you see in the world, bro. I don't see people crashing out at gas stations. You can't even go to the gas station without that shit getting shot up in some places. Robberies, all words. People got a lot of mental problems going on, a lot of mental situations going on, man. It is sad, man. It truly is, man. And we sitting over here wasting all the resources. all this money taxpayers paying for soldiers to go die overseas in a war that didn't even need to be started. Meanwhile, they could have all this. You could basically end crime. I want y'all to really use your brains and think about this shit. Do you really think they want? This is why people say America's a bunch of fucking hypocrites. Think about this. If you got resources to put all these soldiers overseas, why not put them on these streets to stop this violence? Why not put the soldiers on all those streets in the biggest hotspots? Why not put them on the street to stop the violence that's going on every day, the shootings, the robberies? Put them in the why you don't put them in the most dangerous areas? Real talk. Run them fucking criminals the hell up out of there. Why they won't do that? Why they won't have the soldiers guarding the school? Why the taxpayers won't have a problem spending money on that? But you got people wasting their tax money on people going overseas that die for no reason. Think about what I just said. It's too easy to cut this bullshit. You'll send thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of soldiers overseas. Right? If they really wanted to clean up all this shit in the United States, they could just have a street task force. Boom. Hey, man, we out here all day, nigga. What y'all want to do? Period. You know, we're going to clean this shit up, man. Make this shit a better place for the younger group that's coming up. That way people ain't going out of here in coffins and caskets at age 18, 17, 16, 19, 20, 21, 22. Niggas checking out. But I'm just saying. But you can go anywhere overseas. I'm going to tell you this right now. You can go anywhere overseas. It's going to be an armed security guard in front of every place of employment. And the taxpayer's paying for it. So if you go into a store and you try to rob something, you going to get your ass popped coming out of there. It's going to be an armed security guard right there in front of every spot. Everyone. You can't find no place in none of these countries overseas for the most part. They ain't got an armed security guard in front of every place. And they got them at the schools too. That's why you don't never hear nothing about none of this shit at the schools. Right? And to the person who says Democrats don't give a shit either, excuse me, sir, we don't care about politics over here. So we don't want you to come in here talking that Democrat shit. Fuck the Democrats too. Who cares, bro? We say this 1,000 times on our channel, brother. But the president of the United States right now is Donald J. Trump. He's the one that's out here that came out here and lied and told people he wasn't going to go to wars. Oh, all these endless wars. He was going to end all this shit. Oh, America first. Make America great again. Is this making America great again? Is this making America great again? Where a man can go in a store and rub his nuts on a woman's face. Is that making America great again? Without having to reap the consequence, that should have been on site. If you would have had a fucking armed security guard standing right outside that store, like they should be at every store, that would have been on site. All she had to do was scream out and boom, they gonna rack his ass up. Think about what I'm saying to y'all. You do that, you cut out. This is why when you go overseas, you don't see no robberies like that talking about. Go overseas and all these other places, you don't see the type of crime you see in the United States. So listen to what I'm saying to y'all. You go overseas, man, it's hard for you to see bank robberies. It's hard for you to see places getting robbed. Not when you got them dudes out there standing out there with guns bigger than you. Shit, no. Not gonna happen. Guess what, y'all? You live in a neighborhood, guess what? They got armed security in the front of the neighborhood. You can't get into the neighborhood unless you pass an armed security guard. Anywhere you go. Why they don't put all the money and the resources taxpayer paying to that? See, this is why I be trying to tell y'all this, right? Excuse me, you said open your eyes to Democrats. I don't give a fuck about no Democrats. The Democrats full of shit too, sir. Why is you coming and see? That's y'all problem. You're trying to make it a Democrat-Republican thing. They're all full of shit, buddy. Sit down, shut the fuck up. You're in here crying about Democrats, shut the fuck up. Donald Trump came into office and said he was going to do something, and he did the whole opposite. Fuck him too. He the same as all the rest of these dirty politicians, all these greasy thieves that have come in here and have stolen and lied to all the people. Cut it out. Y'all coming here with that dumbass, capping ass talking point. That shit is weak. People tired of that shit, bro. All y'all do is play both sides like puppets. They're tired of this shit, bro. It's all them motherfuckers across the board. I'm telling you this, bro. Donald Trump just told y'all what it was the other day. During the campaign, that motherfucker said, I'm going to lock the Clintons up. You know what he just said? When Bill and Hillary did their deposition just now for the Epstein files, oh, I really like them. The fuck you mean you really like them? I thought you said you didn't like them. So which one is it? Do you like them or you don't like them, motherfucker? They're all full of shit. They all cap, bro. Every last one of them, they're all full of shit. Once again, Lindsey Graham, one of the biggest warmongers in world history. People's out here dying overseas. He's telling people to go overseas to fight in the war, that his old raggedy ass won't take his funky ass or his kids to go over fighting. He's down there and fucking, they caught his ass at Disneyland on vacation. But he out here calling shots for people to go out here and lay their lives on the line for nothing. The fuck out of here with that. People tired of that shit, man. Meanwhile, like I said, at home, you can't even deal with shit like this. We can't even get to the bottom of the Epstein files. We can't even deal with shit. You can't even have a dude like this dealt with expeditiously. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about right there, bro. People tired of that shit, and they can end this shit easily. This is a problem. This is a real problem I have. Go look at the national debt. It's over $39 trillion, something like that. All that money they've been spending on these wars, they could have protected. They could have made everybody safe. They could have made everybody safe. You would have no more bank robberies, none of this shit. No more school shootings, none of this stuff. Right? Like I said before, man, it's sad, man. It's sad, bro. It really is, man. It's sad, bro. And this is the way the world is going, man. People don't give a shit about this type of stuff. But I'm gonna tell you something, man. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. If he would have did this shit overseas, he would no longer be here with us. They would have said the dearly departed. I'm telling y'all this right now. Y'all talk all that shit. Let me say this right now. They talk all this shit about all them countries overseas. If he would have pulled this stunt in China, North Korea, Iran, or any of these other places, this man wouldn't be here anymore. Their laws would have dealt with him expeditiously. You wouldn't have had to wait no 10 months for no court date. He'd have been up out of here. Weezy out of here. He'd have been up out of here. Like, share, subscribe, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? So salute to everybody. You know, stop trusting these politicians. These people are all sick weirdos. We have zero level of respect for them. And it is what it is, man. And listen, all of them are part of the problem. It ain't just one. It's all of them, bro. Period. But this type of stuff I'm trying to tell y'all, we wasting tax money to send people to go overseas to die in wars that don't need to happen. But you got this type of stuff going on right now. This is breaking news. A man walked in a Whole Food store, right up to the lady, pull out his nuts and put them on the side of her head. Come on, bro. Like, share, subscribe. I'm out, man. And y'all want to keep arguing, talking about, hey, man, the Democrats, man. Shut the fuck up.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure y'all click those links below. Subscribe to the podcast show. You can donate support to the channel, Cash App, PayPal, or buy that weight loss formula. All the links are below. Peace.